wanna pick the pace up, we should take it slow. Baby, keep your focus, don't you make me change my mind. If you love me, baby, don't you switch up the vibe.
Hi beauties, so today I am doing the highly requested makeup tutorial that I had on my last Q&A video. I got so many comments of people wanting me to recreate the look, and I kind of figured I was going to get those kind of comments. I just didn't mention it because it was a Q&A video, and I figured if people really love the look and they want to see it, maybe they'll leave me a comment and then I'll do it, which is exactly what I'm doing today. I have to say this look is super glamorous. I feel like a doll. I feel like a performer. I feel like I should be on stage performing, but God did not bless me with vocals. He just did not. So I can't do that. So I gotta live through the presentation of it all, but I'm loving the super long ponytail. Today I'm gonna show you how to get the entire makeup look, and I'm using this palette by Huda Beauty. So she came out with these pastels, so I'm using Lilac as my inspiration today. I'll be like, yes, with my ponytail. Let's just get started with today's makeup tutorial, which is what you're here for. So we're gonna start off with the eye makeup because that was like all the rage for the eye look, right? So Huda Beauty actually came out with some pastel palettes, and I decided to just have some fun the other day with the Lilac palette, so that's what we're gonna be using today. But she also has a rose and a mint palette. Really excited to try a mint look. They're really, really beautiful. We're gonna be using some of these shades. I really want the colors to pop, so I figured a white base is gonna be like the best thing for pastel colors. So I'm going to be using the Smashbox Lid Primer in white. Super white. But I am going to apply this all over my eyelid. And then I'm just going to blend it with a MAC 286, which is a dual fiber brush. Each palette also has their designated brushes. Of course, you can mix and match all the brushes, and that's what we're going to be doing today. And we're going to go in with this color here in the corner, which is a matte purple. I'm going to start by applying the color just here in the outer corner, kind of patting it. Blend the edges like that. All right, so for the under eyes, I'm gonna go in with the Urban Decay Primer Potion because I don't feel like I need a lot of white underneath. And any primer underneath your eyes is just gonna make the color better, honestly. The white just really makes it pop. So if you have something even more opaque, that's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna go in with the dark purple, guys, and just with the tip of the building brush, I am going to apply this color underneath, just on the outer half. I really want to start working with this color. I think I'm going to come back once I do my concealer and all of that and blend it just so I have an idea of like where the color is going to be. But as you can see, the eye color is already starting to take place. We're starting to see a beautiful lavender eye. This next color, guys, is going to be the lavender. That's the next color that's going to go in the inner corner of the eye. It is matte, and I'm using it as a base, and then I'm gonna go in with this beautiful purple shade here, which is like the one that was super poppin' in my video. Excuse my voice, I feel like I'm losing my voice. But yeah, I'm going to apply that right on top. So first we're gonna start off with this one, and for that I feel like I really do need to amp up the base so the purple really stands out. So I have Painterly Paint Pot by MAC. And I'm gonna use a brush like this one. This is just a flat synthetic brush. And I'm gonna do one eye at a time because I don't want this to set too quickly. But you can do this if you really want the color to really pop. I just want a lighter base. Just a little bit like this. And then with my finger, I'm just going to blend out the edge right here. Now we're gonna go into the matte lavender, and I'm gonna do the same thing that I've been doing with the other colors, which is just patting it and then blending. So I already started putting on the shimmer color, which is this one here. That's the color that was like really standing out in my last video. Huda Beauty has the Shine and Line brush, which is a sponge tip applicator, and I actually really like it. I've never really been a big fan of sponge tip applicators, but this one honestly is the best one for these glitters up here, or for the shimmers or metallics, I would say, because you really get to pick up a lot of color. It's almost like using your finger, which is what I attempted to do. But I feel like with this one, you really pick up the color, guys, because it doesn't settle into the hairs of the brush. You know, it just kind of sits on top of the sponge, and it gives you like the best color payoff. So one thing that I also want to do just to really make it pop out a little bit more, I'm actually going to wet my sponge, and this is just rose water, hydrating rose water that I have here. Just going to mist it a little bit, because when you wet it, you actually pick up so much more. And it's just, you really get intense payoff as opposed to using a dry. So if you really want it to stand out, which I know a lot of you guys definitely want that. That's why you guys were like, Dulce, do a tutorial on this look. When I saw it, guys, I was like, that look is fire. I loved it. I think it's one of my favorite looks that I've ever done, to be honest with you guys. But yeah, this is just going right above the lilac. Just like this, halfway. And I'm also gonna take this time to kind of shape the eye a little bit, just on the edges. Don't look too far out. All right, so there you go. I already have moisturizer on my face, so that's why it's a little bit dewy right now. This is all gonna get blended, so don't worry about it. But I think we should go ahead and get started with the rest of the face makeup. I still have a lot more work on the eye makeup, but I feel like I want to have my face makeup done. I have this iconic London pigment stick, and I'm actually going to use this to do a little bit of contour right around my forehead. Also some here. I'm also gonna do a little bit of contour on my nose, my lips. And I'm using the small brush because it's a lot more precision. And I'm also going to do my nose. So if I wanted to go that way, I'm gonna contour this way. I'm only gonna contour one part of my nose, guys, because it's kind of like going this way. And I am gonna make it a little bit shorter by just contouring the bottom part. And I have these really great concealers by Smashbox. They're really creamy. I'm actually really a big fan of these. They're 24-hour wear. So the color that I'm gonna do today is we're gonna do light warm. It also has a teardrop applicator, which I really love. And we're gonna do a little bit more contour than I usually do, just because we're going full glam today. A little bit down the nose, the chin, because we really want to make this area brighter. So now with the Beauty Blender, this one's a little bit damp, but I've had it sitting in my makeup desk for a little bit. So I'm just gonna mist it with some hydrating rose water. I'm gonna start out with the 24-hour concealer because it tends to set rather quickly. So now I'm gonna do foundation, guys. I'm using this one called I Woke Up Like This by Lawless Cosmetics, and this is a really full coverage foundation. I'm actually going to apply it with a stippling brush. Okay, so we're gonna apply it here. Just gonna stipple it on. And then with whatever's left on the brush, I'm actually going to blend in the contour. Kind of go back and forth. Stippling brush is honestly what I've been using lately a lot more. And then I'll go over it with a beauty blender just to make sure everything is smooth. Like that. The lips. This is a powder foundation by Blvd. I'm gonna use this foundation with the damp 3D HD Beauty Sponge by Sigma. And I am just going to avoid where I highlighted. So this is gonna go around where the foundation is. So right around my cheeks. And just to give this a little bit more dew because it is super matte, I am going to be using the Dewy set. I'm gonna set my makeup right now. For the inner tear ducts, I chose to go with this color here in the corner if you guys can see it. And I am using the Smoke and Smudge brush. And I'm using this brush, right? Yeah, it's this one. I'm using this brush because it's a really, really small tip. And that's just gonna go in the inner tear duct. Let me just smudge this out really quick so it blends beautifully and it's not like just like this harsh line. So I'm just taking the opposite side of the brush and just kind of blending out the edges. So this is basically the eye makeup that I did last time. I am going to put on some fake lashes, Ardell Wispies, but I figured today would be a really great day to experiment with the black eyeliner, also by Huda Beauty. It's a really intense, super intense black that it's not going anywhere. I actually already used it. But if you just want the look that I did last time on my last video, guys, just leave it like this and pop on some fake lashes. Look at my eye makeup. I don't know if this is gonna come off. Yeah, that's what I get for using this. This liquid eyeliner honestly is kind of intimidating, pero ya que. Let's do the lashes. Ardell Wispies are the ones that I'm gonna be using today. I don't have them in the box because I've already used these like 10 times. Let's pop these babies on. Really thin band. So that's why they look beautiful with like even no eyeliner. Eyes are coming together. Actually, I think the eye makeup is basically almost done. I have this Urban Decay Naked Skin Shape Shifter palette, and it has some really nice colors in here for contour. So we are gonna go with this one, which is a little bit more cool tone. Cool tone contour colors are actually going to give you the illusion of a shadow as opposed to just warming up the face, which is what a bronzer does. I like this brush for contour, guys, because it just fits right into the hollow parts of my cheeks. Some warmth on this side of the face, just on this side, so the nose goes that way if it's crooked. And of course, let's contour the jawline. Mama put on some pounds. As a matter of fact, let's actually do a little bit of blush. I'm using the Sigma blush palette, and the cheek palette has this beautiful color here called Pinkin, which is this one here. And I'm using just a really fluffy brush to pick up the blush, a little bit of blush. I'm just gonna buff it right on top. This is gonna warm up my cheek area. Right, like this. Now the highlight, oh my gosh, guys. So Sigma actually also has this other palette, and this one is called Chroma Glow. It's a shimmer and highlighting palette. And the reason I'm picking this one, guys, is because the color here, Felicity, it's very, very reminiscent of my eye makeup. So that's the one that I actually used last time. So for this one, I am going to be using, let me switch brushes. For that one, I am going to be using the High Cheekbone Highlighter Sigma brush, and I'm gonna go directly here into Felicity. This is a really beautiful combination for this eye makeup because if you're gonna go with this lavender, to me, I was just like, girl, just go for it. Just go for the highlight, just do it. You know, it's really beautiful. So I'm just going to apply it and buff it in a little bit, just on the cheekbones like that. And that's all where I am going to place this highlight. This is not the type of color that you put on like the bridge of your nose. I mean, you could if you want, you could do whatever you want, but I'm not gonna do that. So I'm just gonna keep it there. For the lip makeup, I'm using Toffee by Flower Beauty. I'm going to line right outside. So the goal here is to make my lips look more plump. That's what I want to do. You could either stick to the Cupid's bow if that's what you like. I personally, something that I've been a big fan of because it just makes my lips look poutier, is connecting the Cupid's bow and just kind of going directly across and lining a little bit to the outside, like that. And the lip color that I ended up using last time is this one by Kat Von D. This one is called Blossom, and it's a lip cream in vinyl, right? So it's like a pinky nude. All right, ladies, so I just did my hair. I got a lot of questions on my last video also about the body oil that I had on my face and the one that on my body, and the one that I used is this one by Laura Geller. It's the Illuminating Body Mist. And all I did, I actually overdid it last time, I'm not gonna lie, but it actually looks so beautiful. Like if you wear a bathing suit, if you wear like clothing during the summertime, you wanna show more skin, you want your body to have like that beautiful glow. This one's really good. Last time I just sprayed it on my body, but today I'm just going to apply it with the brush just so I have a little bit of a glow. You see, it's a little bit, it's not too shiny because I am getting Braxton Hicks contractions right now. But yes, this is the final look. I just did my hair up in a ponytail. It's super long, super long ponytail that I absolutely love. I like to wear it to the side. I feel super glamorous. I absolutely love this look. But anyways, with that being said, have a blessed and beautiful day, and I can't wait to see you guys soon. Bye.